Why did George Washington refuse to become king? The war was over, the army was loyal, the government was weak. If George Washington wanted to become king, who could have stopped him? It was 1783. The fight for independence was almost won. But inside the army camp, something dangerous was growing. The soldiers had not been paid in months. Congress had no money. Frustration was rising. Anger was spreading. Some officers began whispering a shocking idea. Maybe the country needed a strong ruler. Maybe a king. And everyone knew who that king would be. George Washington was the most powerful man in the nation. His troops trusted him completely. The people admired him. If he wanted the crown, it was within reach. This moment became known as the Newburgh Conspiracy. Anonymous letters were passed around. Some officers talked about marching on Congress. A military takeover no longer seemed impossible. History had seen this before. Revolutions often end with a general taking control. Washington could have followed that path. Instead, he called a meeting. The room was tense. Officers were angry. Some felt betrayed. Washington did not shout. He did not threaten. He spoke calmly. He reminded them why they had fought. Not for power, not for revenge, but for liberty. Then something unexpected happened. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a pair of reading glasses. Most of the men had never seen him wear them. He paused and said softly, "Gentlemen, you must pardon me. I have grown gray in your service, and now find myself growing blind." The room went silent. This was not a king. This was a tired man who had sacrificed everything. The conspiracy collapsed. But Washington did something even more shocking. In December of 1783, he stood before Congress and resigned as commander of the army. He gave up absolute power, voluntarily. King George III reportedly said that if Washington truly stepped down, he would be the greatest man in the world. And he did. He went home. Years later, as president, he faced the same choice again. Many wanted him to stay in office for life. He refused. After 2 terms, he walked away. No law forced him to. He simply believed leaders should not rule forever. Now imagine this. What if he had accepted the crown in 1783? Would democracy have survived? Or would history look completely different today? One man had the power to become king, and he chose to walk away.